하나, 둘, 하나, 둘. 예, 마이크 테스트. 예, 마이크 테스트. 안녕하십니까. 예, 2021년 1월 15일, 예, 금요일, NGO TV 채널입니다. 예, BJ NOG고요. 예, 오늘, 예, 제가 이제 회사 휴무인데, 예, 그런 와중에, 예, 오늘 휴무라서, 예, 오늘 회사 휴무라서, 예, 오늘 낮에, 예, MLB 더쇼 20 방송을 하고, 저녁에 라디오 방송을 이어가기 위해서, 예, 오늘, 예, 이 시간에, 예, MLB 더쇼 20 RTTS 로드 더쇼 20력 키우기 5화, 예, 진행하도록 하겠습니다. 네, 지금, 네, 샌프란시스코에 지금 잠깐만요. 예, MLB 샌프란시스코에 지금, 예, 팀에 있고요. 예, 4번 타자로, 예, 지금 시즌을 4번 타자로 지금 이어가고 있는데, 예, 팀 성적은 그렇게 좋지가 않습니다. 예, 그래서 좀, 예, 우선적으로 개인 성적에 좀 초점을 맞춰서 경기를 진행 중입니다. 예, 그러면, 예, 오늘 경기, 예, 바로 이어가도록 하겠습니다. 샌프란시스코에서는, 예, 코빈 마틴 선수, 그리고 시카고 컵스에서는 자렐 코튼 선수, 예, 가 이제 맞붙게 되겠습니다.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball. Jarrell Cotton, the pitcher from the Virgin Islands, is the starter on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, when you look into the numbers, they can be a little bit deceiving. Normally, most pitchers pitch better at home, but not this guy. He actually prefers and pitches better on the road. We'll see how he does and if he can adapt and start pitching better at home.
New inning set to get underway.
예,
Here comes the
시즌은,
first
예, 3말 1푼 8리고요.
Now the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number one.
strike이야?
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys.
Stepping in, Lee. He got on top of one and was a ground out.
오늘 경기에 두 발 타서.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
There you go, left side.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Caratini recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
주자 1, 2루에서,
Coming
예,
to the plate now.
상황에서
See if he
주자
can
1,
come through
2루.
in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Wilson on second. Flores on at first with 2 down. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's fallen behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And then
이게 좋지 못해.
digging in, Lee, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
The 1-0 home, pulled toward right center field.
홈런?
Hayward on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the...
왜 저기서 뻗지 못하냐고. 말루.
Digging in, Victor Caratini. And he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say.
이번 경기
9-1 is the way this one
타타수
ends.
무한타인가?
The Cubbies used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jarrell Cotton wins his 3rd of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work.
9 runs, 12 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners.
And now a defensive change coming up here, as it looks like we'll see a new first baseman take over.
1루수로 다시 보직이 돌아왔고요.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's hoping to break out of the
사번
slump
타자에서
he's
밀려난
been
것
stuck
같은데.
in.
Anthony.
Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
간단하게 아웃 카운트 잡아내고요.
Now batting, Lee looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
교체돼서 들어온 모양인데?
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
High in the air out to center field. Happ's under it,
오늘
and he
시작이
makes
좋지
the
않습니다.
catch for out number 3. So coming to the plate, Chris Owings.
크리스 오잉 선수.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3.
오잉?
Slowly to first, scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So digging in now, Lee. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
체인지업 싱커.
Down the left
오케이,
field line
좋습니다.
and deep.
홈런?
And this is going to wind up
진짜
a
정말
foul
참.
ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
이게 진짜. 이제 9회 초.
Digging
그래서
in now,
마지막
Lee. He'll look to bounce
이게
back after
부담스러운데?
striking out his last time up. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. The pitch. And it's fouled away. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Chicago took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. And now a defensive change coming up here as it looks like we'll see a new first baseman take over. So here now is the pitcher, Alec Mills. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here now the 2-2. And it's in the air. And the catch is made for the first out of the inning.
다행히도 펀트 플라이아웃.
At the plate, Lee. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone.
이게 너무 길다.
Standing in, Lee. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get some.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
다행이다. 홈런.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen, and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset.
4, take your base. Out. 3, you're out.
Standing in, Lee comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Even though we're moving into the back end of
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll hit off the ivy out there.
넘어간 거 아니었어?
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave.
0-1, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant is up with it to second for one. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the one out.
그래도 이름 잠깐만. 전점되자마자 바로 도망가네.
David Bodie. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. On the ground is short. Could this be two? There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired.
비록 실점을 했지만 그래도 위기에 넘겨냅니다.
Digging in to try it again.
8회 초 투아웃 상황에서
singled his last time up.
주자 없고요. 했자.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, 0-1. Wick is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the shot. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And here's the 3-2 from him. This is hit not all that hard out to second. Fielded cleanly, and indeed he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Lee, go ahead run first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Reined in, and a good throw gets him one gone.
주자.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge.
아, 놓치고 있어. 그래도 금메달. 예.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the San Francisco Giants. Interleague baseball comes your way next. Now at the plate, Lee, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
예. 3시즌 3할 기록 중이고요.
First offering on its way. Now a good pitch
예,
around the
2사
knees, but it doesn't
1루
quite catch the bottom of the
상황입니다.
zone. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, you know as well as I do, we were down there today on the field. This team is kind of in a little bit of malaise. They need to find a way to snap out of it. Tough homestand, only able to squeak out 1 win. This is a huge momentum game for this team.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
3
and 2 now.
Now on 3 and 2 as a pitcher, you gotta go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Giants come up empty in the first. We'll go to the second.
이게. 또 좌익수로 가버렸네.
Now Andrus with a swing and a deep drive to left. Looking up is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall, into the bleachers, and gone.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. There are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't.
5대0.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Lee, he got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a
아,
good
그 자꾸 왜
fastball
파울
for
시작
strike 3 last
부담스럽게.
time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Wilson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the
아우,
second
너무
time.
귀찮다.
So next to the plate for Texas, Jordan Lyles
Jordan Lyles.
pulls this one in the
요르단
air out to left.
라일러스.
Lee is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Play ball.
At the plate, Rougned Odor. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
The second baseman, Rougned.
That's popped up. And that's in there, base hit. And the throw's offline a
뭐야,
bit as it
이거.
gets by him at third.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, you're
아,
able to
멘탈
get
또한
it.
붙여주고 있는 이승엽 선수.
Stepping into the box, Lee. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
아,
Below
그놈의
the zone,
커브
a
진짜
swing and a
있네.
miss.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Lifted the other way out to left center.
제발.
And that's
오케이.
into the gap and should be extra bases. And a good effort to bring it back
오케이,
in
이렇다.
quickly, but he's in at second base with a
아,
double.
간만에 안타.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Play ball.
Your attention, please.
Last half of the 7th here, and next it'll be the outfielder, Lee.
The left fielder, number 33.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. And there's your first out of the inning.
He stays.
아니,
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Lee. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
자, 번트. 자, 번트. 인척.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
2-2 the count.
자, 진짜 번트. 좋아,
Quite know
흔들리고
where that
있어.
one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
There's
오케이,
ball
좋아,
4.
볼넷. 오케이, 좋아. 진짜 말로.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great
뭐야,
AB.
바뀌었어?
Down 0-2 and you've worked the walk. But
That's ball four. Three.
quick series like
저렇게
this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at
저
least a
무사 말로
split.
상황에서
They'll
어떻게
take that every single time.
This evening's game comes to an end.
잠깐만요.
5-4,
예,
the
지금
final
카톡이
tally.
와서
Texas led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Colby Allard earns his third win of the year in relief. Logan Webb was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on
저게 아니구나.
Twitter at MLB The Show.
저게 아니구나. 네.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base.
Let's play ball. Heat save.
Stepping
네,
in,
원아웃 상황에서
Lee. And there's
주자
a look
1,
at
2루.
his home and road splits so far this year.
Number 33.
홈에서 1할 7푼 3리, 원정에서 3월 2푼 7리. 오히려 원정에서 성적이 좋네요.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge
오호.
one-run victory
시판.
yesterday. Able
좋아.
to do the little things to put them over the top.
네,
Hopefully
타일러
that leads to some
카펜더
momentum in
선수고요.
game
상대
2.
투수는.
Now the 2-0 home. Hit to first. Andrus. On to
여기서 왜
Guzman. They get them both, and that retires the side. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Lee.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by
Okay,
a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
스트
Now,
베이스.
one of the things you want to do,
도루.
D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits. But
Now,
역시 안
meanwhile,
되는구나.
the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base.
감독이 시켰어. 진짜 정말. 짜증나게.
Let's play ball.
Digging in and looking for more. Lee, he singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
At the ball. Come on, big guy. Hey now.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Chasing after it is Calhoun. He gets there to make the catch, and that... At the plate, Lee, he flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the
고민했어.
dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
that swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
The 1-1. Line drive to center field.
제발.
Thompson is back,
아,
and he'll
저것도
get there to
잡네.
make the play for route number
못
2.
잡을 수도 있었는데.
Let's play ball.
5-0 the final score today. The Rangers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
야, 패 경기 보세요. 와, 저 장난 아니다. 세인트 루이스 카디너스와의 경기입니다. 와.
Leading off the inning, lead as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 33.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is in the air to right. Carlson is there to put it away for out number 1.
Play ball.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. The 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the
일루수와
infield.
자익수를 번갈아가면서 뛰고 있는 것 같은데요.
Let's play ball.
So stepping in, Lee will match up with
상대
Carlos
투수는
Martinez
카를로스
to lead off
마르티네즈.
the inning.
Things not
지금까지
looking very good so far in
포트를
this one,
벌이고
but we're
있는데
still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of
안타
runs, and
쳐
this will be the
나가고요.
right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Digging in for his second at bat, Brandon
5번
Marsh.
타자 브랜든 마르시
Boy, it's
선수.
about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
괜찮아, 이해해.
Now at the plate, Mauricio Dubon.
Third baseman, number 1. Mauricio.
There's a swing and he sends a ball high
Oh,
in the air
홈런인가?
into left field.
오케이, 홈런. 좋아요. 오케이. 투런 홈런. 시즌 3호 홈런이네요. 두번
It's a
선수.
two-run shot to straightaway left. Third home run for him on the year, and the Giants have come back to knock this one up
좋아.
at 2 apiece.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level.
오, 잘
He was on
맞았네.
cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom!
4-4. Take your base.
오, 말루. 오나우세 말루.
Now
자,
back.
자,
Number 33.
낙하.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to
많이
come
아프다.
down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the ground screw
설마
out.
I don't blame the batter
던질라나?
for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them. But he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Canario at third.
Sushi?
Wilson over at second. Flores is over at first with one away. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
투심만 계속 던지는데
From the stretch. High in the air out to center field.
자, 들어와.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Obviously, he's hoping for more.
희생 플라이에 쳐내면서 또 3대3까지 또 펴버렸네.
Ready for another chance? Lee earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
오스틴 공부 선수가 기대했고요.
This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
투수.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
This is line to left. And
아,
that will
정면으로
conclude
가버리네.
matters here.
아, 이게 또 말로. 아, 그냥 점수는 9대3.
Lee.
아,
The batter, number 33.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line and
아,
left.
예.
And they do, in fact, let it land foul. Very smart.
Hey, 90 feet anyway, kid. Here we go.
Swing and a miss here.
야,
He's behind in the
체인지업.
count now. 0-2.
Let's go. Right here.
이제 포심인가?
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
빼버리네. 아, 포심을 뺀단 말이야.
Lays off 2-2 now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
And that one never
아, 자꾸
threatened
빼.
the
포,
zone.
예.
It's gone
왜
full down
직구를,
to 3-2.
직구
No
제구가 안
pitcher
되나?
likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And
Oh.
he fouls this one off.
98마일.
3-2 with the bases loaded. And that
볼넷 좋아.
misses. Ball 4. A
밀어내기
run will
볼넷.
come in to score. Ready once again, Brandon Marsh. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it
오케이,
deep enough,
안타.
he should.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now a good throw comes into the infield, so that'll
그래,
force the
지더라도
second runner to hold on
따라가는
over
모습을
at third
보여줘야지.
base.
Third base.
Into the box,
6번 타자
Mauricio Dubon.
마우리시오
These guys trail
두번
by
선수.
4, but the bases
지난
are
경기에서
juiced,
홈런을
so a home
쳤는데
run ties
이번에는
it.
어떨지. 삼진인가요?
Hit hard toward first, and they will put the tag on him. They got him, and with that, the ball game is over. This one comes to a
네,
close
더블 아웃.
with a 9-5 final. The St. Louis Cardinals came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win.
St. Louis Cardinals, 9 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left.
Let's play ball. Now, you're out.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Lee batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
기회는 많아지고 있어요. 네, 기회는 많고.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball called for a strike on the
지난
inside corner.
방송보다
And fellas,
기회가
we take
많이
a look at
찾아오고
the
있어요.
Redbirds entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
0-2, here it comes. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Lee has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Now another 0-2. Line down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big
이게
issues is player
헛
safety, and right
떨어졌어.
now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much.
이게 아까심에 이게 치려고 보니까 볼이라서 멈췄는데.
The
아,
1-2.
죄송합니다. 네.
Down to the right side.
아,
And that's
슬라이드
by him
크기가
into
겁나.
right field for a base hit.
잠깐만요.
And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded.
3. 3.
Settling in now. Lee, he'll
원아웃에
look to bounce back
기다리는
after
거.
striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Wong for 1. On to Goldschmidt, and
아,
it's in time. A
경사타.
double play, and the side is retired. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul Goldschmidt. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. down here, and he'll try to beat it out.
욕심 많았다. 욕심이다. 아하.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Garrett Traxler. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach trying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Now at the plate, Lee.
The batter, number 30.
Here's the first pitch to him. Left side, but well foul. Bases are empty, one man out.
All right, one time right here, kid.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Peyton comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Play ball. Keep safe.
Next to bat for the Giants, Lee. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Digging in once again, Mauricio Dubon. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
So up steps Joey Bart now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Cue shot here out towards short, and that'll be the second out.
후속 타자들이 문제긴
Ready for
문제로구나.
another shot now, Will Wilson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball
지금
4.
109개가 되고요. 109개째. 이왕이면은 아직도 계속 던지라고.
Last strike here for the Giants. Bouncer to the left side, right to
좀
him.
체력이 빠졌는데
Throw on
저걸
to second
못
for the
치지?
force, and the ball game is over. A 5-0 finish tonight. The St. Louis Cardinals led this game
오늘
from
한번
the
이기긴
third inning on
이겼나요?
and never
그러니까
wavered. Miles Michaelis earns
이기지
win
못하는 것
number
같은데?
4 on the season.
10 hits, 1 error. They left 15.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
벤치 리무브에서 시작했고요. 6회 말.
Number 33.
Fouled off. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really...
Hangs on him a bit that time
제발
as it's
넘어가시오.
belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
왜 이렇게 메가리가 없어?
Play ball.
또 나가라고? 또 내가 안 뛰나 제가 또 이제 안 뛰니까 또 이제 이기네 또.
San Francisco crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win.
First for the victorious Giants, 4 runs on 6 hits.
Jonathan Loaiza. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store
와,
between the
10승
St. Louis
23패.
Cardinals and the San Francisco Giants.
너무한 거 아니야
It's
이거?
time. Logan Webb will be the man on the mound for the
로간
G-Men.
웹 선수.
What do we need to know here, Danny?
6경기에
Hey, man,
나와서
we're getting a chance
연승
to look at a
3패,
guy that's
방어율
really
4.94
struggled lately. ERA
기록하고
over
있습니다.
5 in his last 3.
Striding in, Lee.
3번
He
타자로?
appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest.
김광현이다.
First pitch on its way.
광현이요?
Throw over to the bag and the runner back. 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be laid on that fastball.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it
All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the switch hitting third baseman, Tommy Edman. Swing, and he pops him up. Dubon has it, and there's one gone.
Play ball.
Coming to the plate now, Brad Miller, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. So striding forward now, Lee 0 for 1 here in the early going. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. From the stretch. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
제 기억으로는 이제 김광현 선수가 그 88년생으로 알고 있어요.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball.
He's right here, one time.
1-1. Fouled away.
이게 돌아버리겠네.
Come on, Big Jack. Get your pitch, huh?
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. 2 out with the man at first. Waved at and missed for the third out.
저놈의
Not
슬라이더
much of a
진짜.
chance at hitting that one in the. So striding in, Paul DeYoung, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
폴 대용이야?
The 0-1 offering, and this ball's pretty well struck
또
high
홈런.
and deep to left field. Into the bleachers and gone.
홈런
See, I
구경.
just don't understand that. He had an
Now in the
홈런을 쳐야
box,
되는데.
Lee. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League.
안타. 좋아요.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's now a 5-5 ball game. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And into bat next, it'll be Alex Dickerson. Swing and a line drive, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Into the box now, Brandon Marsh. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Ground ball right side, fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the third baseman, Tommy Edman.
Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
What a great piece of.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and coming forward the rookie outfielder, Lee.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Hicks is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, This guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Full count now, 3-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
확실하게 쳐야 되는데
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
회사에서 연락이 왔군요. 공지 상황 떴기 때문에 회사에서 연락이 왔는데 대부분 보면은 그 개인적으로 연락 오는 데가 별로 없기 때문에 거의 회사에서 연락이 많이 주로 오는 편입니다. 잘못 눌렀다. 아이쿠.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the show. Eliezer Hernandez gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Lee batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
지금 샌프란시스코에서 타율이 좀 높은 편에 속하긴 하는데 1위이긴 한데 그만큼 팀이 못한다는 것도 있고요.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win.
오케이, 좋아요.
And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, D-Roll. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Skied into straightaway right. Irvin is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
오, 진짜 근데 경기장에 반해버리겠다.
Stepping up now, Brandon Marsh. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. Digging in, Mauricio Dubon. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Hard hit ball. Caught down there at third. Home. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lee. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone
오케이, 좋아요.
all the way into the upper deck.
투런 홈런. 예.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Giants have opened up their lead now 4-0.
아, 간만에
That's one of those pitches you
홈런을
wish you could take
쳐냅니다.
back as soon as
투런
it
홈런을
leaves your
쳐내고요.
hand. But guess what?
시즌
There are no
9번째
delete or
홈런입니다.
rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Play ball. 3. He stays.
Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1, here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left
승
field.
따야지.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that... Ready to take his hacks again.
네, 5회
Lee, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing
알렉스
into
오드
action as a
선수와
lefty and a
호세
right-hander start to get
위베나
loose.
선수 투구 연습을 하고 있고요.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Dickerson will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Let's play ball.
Leading off the inning, Corey Dickerson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Play ball.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Marlins. Number 47, Harold Ramirez.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lee will get there, and he puts it away to... So in now for San Francisco. Lee, he homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
이번 경기 3타수
Now here's the
2안타
pitch.
를 기록하고요.
Ball, that's off.
투런 홈런 기록을 했죠.
5 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error in the ball game for San Francisco. In there, 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
아까비.
Play ball. 3.
네, 이번 경기 마지막 타석이
Sliding
되었고요.
into the box. Lee, he got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
야, 이게
2 out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with...
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
예, 5대1로
Yeah, that's what you want to do when
이번
you're playing
경기
on the
간만에
road.
승리를
Take it
따고요.
right to the home squad and get a win.
승리를
Now the
쟁취하고요.
pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
5-2 the final score tonight.
어느
The
선택이 많이
Giants
힘듭니다.
jumped out to an
방송을
early
하는
lead in the
동안에
first and never looked back.
1 error and 13 runners left on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball. Sixto Sanchez, a right-handed native
섹스토
of the
산체스
Dominican
선수
Republic, will be the
경기
starter.
나와서
Dan, please,
2승
Zach, what's
2패
the word on him?
Here's a
방어율
guy that numbers can be a little bit
기록하고
deceiving.
있네요.
Has a whip in the
이 선수도
1.3
시즌
area and above range.
성적이
It's
좋지
a little
않은데
higher than league average.
그래도
He's been a little bit
했네, 그래도.
inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let
Stepping into the box, Lee. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Marte is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Let's play ball.
Ladies and gentlemen,
now at the plate, John Birdie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
for the Marlins, the second baseman, John.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lee is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Play ball.
Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Anderson.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that...
이번 경기 두 번째 타석.
Lee, he flew out in his last at bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
You drive it. Let's go, kid.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And Marte will make the grab, and that ends the inning.
Welcome back. The Marlins are set to hit here in the third inning, and this offense has certainly not disappointed this year. They come into the game with the fewest strikeouts of any team in the league. And when I caught him...
Striding in once again, Corey Dickerson. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Wilson into shallow left. But he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
진짜 정말. 다행히도 실점하지 않습니다만.
Comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Lifted down the line in left. Here comes Dickerson. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
좋아.
And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
Up next to the Giants.
Stepping up to the plate, Wilmer Flores. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Marsh, and their runners at the corners now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Oh, he makes the stop. He goes to first and give it up on a phenomenal.
수비 좋았어요.
So a runner at first with 2 away.
3번
and
타자
that'll bring up Starling Marte.
마르테 선수.
The 1-2. Runner goes for second. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field.
오늘 수비 좋네. 쉽네 이번 경기.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and then trying to pick things up where we left off. Corey Dickerson already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Hit in the air to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Let's play ball.
Digging in, Lee. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
So a full count now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
A swing and drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Marte going back.
홈런.
And
좋아요.
this one is gone. A home run.
아, 좋습니다. 예.
Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 10 for him on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
시즌 10호 홈런. 예,
Boy, when
기록하게
this guy
됐고요.
gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major things.
Stepping in, Brian Anderson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Brian Anderson.
Now the 3-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as
오늘
the inning
수비도
is over.
예, 깔끔하고 좋고요. 타석 한번 더 들어오네.
Ready to take his hacks again. Lee, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First delivery to him on the way. In the dirt. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Yeah, and they just keep on
5대 3으로
got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row
하게 됩니다.
and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. San Francisco used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. And now a defensive change coming up here as it looks like we'll see a
이번
new
경기
first baseman take over.
일루수로 맡게 되고요.
Play ball 3.
Now batting, Lee, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
이번 경기, 이번 시즌 3할 2푼, 3할 1위, 10홈런에 31타점 기록하고 있습니다.
Pitch on the way. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Lee, originally from South Korea, he was selected in the 15th round during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
All even at 2-2. And the pitch.
하나 빼겠지. 티 났어.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Lee on at first, nobody out. On it's tailor-made to short, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Here's Starling Marte. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Softly hit toward the hole, reined in. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and
it is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in, Lee. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Dickerson going back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go John Birdie. Attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going strikes to start the inning. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... So digging in now, Lee, he flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he fouls this one off.
Wow, 100마리. Wow.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Giants.
잠시만 자리를 비우도록 하겠습니다. 예, 잠시 화장실로 다녀오고요. 예, 좀 물 좀 마시고 오겠습니다. 예, 잠시만 실례하겠습니다. 자리에 다시 돌아왔고요. 예, 자리에 다시 돌아왔고요. 예, 다시 이어서 진행하도록 하겠습니다. 교체돼서 들어가신가?
And now a defensive change coming up here as it looks like we'll see a new first baseman take over.
이래부터 교체가 됐네요.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Lee. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. Line drive to left. Castellanos is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out.
이거 수비가 좋았다고 해야 되나 말아요.
So coming to the plate, Lee comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
시즌 11호
So it's a
홈런.
2-run shot to right center, number 11 for him on the season.
타격을
as they
해서
open it up to
바로
6-2
스펙트가
now.
뜨니까 바로 홈런이 되네요.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
6대5까지 따라잡았어.
Lee will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going.
중요한 거는
First pitch of the
관중석으로 안 갔어.
Fastball just inside. Flores, the runner at first with 2 gone.
포심 너클 커브, 투심 체인저.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Hey, let's go. Now you got this.
Fouled off. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
3볼 1
Every
스트라이크.
base runner in a close game like this really matters. So you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And this pitch misses for
볼넷
ball 4. So that's going to
얻어내고요.
move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate, Mauricio Dubon. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Castellanos has to retreat to the track, but he had.
이거 또 나겠네.
Digging in now, Lee.
The batter, number 33.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
투심인가 이 선수는?
1-run game here in the top of
슬라이더
the ninth.
투심, 포심.
1 ball and 1 strike to the
Wow.
Giants' first baseman.
슬라이더인 줄 알았는데.
1-2 as he chases the slider.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And it's fouled away.
삼진은 안 되는데.
1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Fouled away.
힘들게 해.
Here's another 2-2.
좋아, 좋아.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
8개째 던지고 이제 9구째.
My
좋아.
goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there.
천장.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Cincinnati jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Archie Bradley claims the win out of the pen his first. Amir Garrett hammers down the save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. And now a defensive change coming up here as it looks like we'll see a new first baseman take over. Ready now for Cincinnati, Mike Moustakas.
Batting third, the first baseman, Mike.
Open stance by Moustakas. Now the pitch. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
뭐야? 왜 또 엄청나게 또?
All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Lee. Now the pitch. Line toward right center.
안타. 좋아요.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third.
무리 없다.
And he is out at third. And that's a big mistake there leading off the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Aristides Aquino.
Number 44.
The windup and the 0-1. His way on, but this is popped up. Lee is there and he has it for the out. Next up will be Kyle Farmer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Farmer.
Side. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Standing in,
파워
trying
상태에서
to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And if you remember, it was kind of one of those cardinal sin type of mistakes. Whether it was him or the third base coach, you cannot make the first or third out at third, especially when you had a double in the bag. Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down the way consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And that ends the inning.
오, 1-1루. 무사 1-1루.
Standing in, Lee. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way.
오케이.
Grooves the fastball
오케이,
there.
좋아요.
This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark. And he'll get into third here on the
이게 저
flyout.
파워 히터, 파워 스윙이 아니었기 때문에 그런 것 같아요. 예.
Digging in to try it
3타수
again.
1안타 이번
There
경기에서.
are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch.
마무리 투수 같고요. 지난번 경기에서는 3주 아웃 당했는데 이번에는 어떨지.
Now the 2-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Castellanos is going to have room out there as he puts. So digging in with a chance to win it here. Eugenio Suarez, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run. Second base fielded cleanly.
오케이,
On
좋아요.
the first, and we're headed to 13 as that is. Stepping in and ready for another
여기서
shot.
홈런을.
Lee, he flew out in his last at bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost
역시.
went deep his last
침착하게.
AB. Certainly just
타자
missed
선수는
it.
몇
With this guy's
보호만.
big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and
와,
drive it out of
스프리터.
yard this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2
끝입니까?
count, and the pitch lifted down the
아,
line and left.
슬라이드네.
And that will end up a foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Play ball.
In now for the Reds, Nick Senzel. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Is on the ground over to first, right to him, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Play ball.
야매.
Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez.
15회까지
Got a
오고요.
chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Hit on the ground to third. One there.
병선도 좋아. 오케이.
Back to first. It's a double play, and we've got new inning set to get underway, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Lee.
네, 이번 경기에서 5타수 1안타. 아, 이제 안타가 칙돼야 되는데.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to
네,
get
마이클 로렌젠 선수.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants first baseman.
아, 미첼인가?
So
미첼
1-1 home.
로렌젠.
Sent on the
아,
ground out
정면이야
to
또.
second.
아.
He's right there, and that's the first out.
Play ball.
이젠 기회가 안 오겠지.
Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He's looking to bring
10타수
home the
1안타.
winning run
얘도
from
답답하겠다,
third.
정말.
And gets this one down. A throw to the plate. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw
당황해서.
was too late. So the
아,
lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big
섭섭하구나.
reason why. He's our top player of the game.
Cincinnati Reds, 5 runs on 17 hits, 1 error. They left.
And now a defensive change coming up here. At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that. So here's the cleanup hitter, Lee. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-0.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field.
넘어갈 건가? 아,
And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Play ball.
Stepping in, Lee.
7대1로
Flew out
지금
in his last
상황이고요.
at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Come on, big guy, see it. Drive it right here.
High drive deep down the left field line. A ball that's carrying. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Line drive to center field.
갈랐다.
And that'll get down for a base hit. At the plate, Mauricio Dubon. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Lee, and they'll need him to get something going here. Smoked on the ground left side, and that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
He's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives. Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize.
지금 달력이 아직 한참 남았구나. 예, 아무래도 그 타자는 이제 매 경기 출전하기 때문에 아무래도 좀 경기 좀 시즌 진행이 좀 오래 걸리는 경우가 있습니다. 오래 걸릴 수 있기 때문에 아무래도 좀 투수 방송보다는 좀 오래 걸리지 않을까요? 그 생각을 하고 있는데, 아무래도 이제 제가 보기엔 또 이게 또 우승하기가 좀 오래 걸릴 것 같기도 하고요. 지금 팀 경험으로 봤을 때 팀 구성이 좀 낮으면 팀 구성이 좀 이제 수준이 낮으면 리빌딩 되고 이러기가 팀이 리빌딩 되는 데까지 좀 오래 걸리기 때문에 아마 좀 우승을 하는 데까지 좀 오래 걸릴 것 같습니다. 타점이 2위네. 그 다음에 아니 워싱턴은 지금 제가 투수로는 이제 마이크 워싱턴에 있는데 이게 참 좀 씁쓸하네요 이게. 마크 페이튼 이 선수가 좀 근데 이게 세인트루이스가 좀 유망주가 좋네요. 성적이 그 신인왕 후보에 2명 2, 3위 후보에 후보 2, 3위고요. 두 명이 세인트 루이스 소속에 있는데 컨택트
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Washington. Corbin Martin will be on the mound for the series opener. Stepping into the box, first cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
3번 타자.
And the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Strasburg has pitched his way to over 1,600 innings of work at the big league level and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Count even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
이게 뭐야 이게?
Gomes has a play, and that retires the side.
자,
So stepping in, Lee. Here's an at-bat you don't want to miss.
눈매 보소.
Is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here. Ready. Here's the first offering. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left, into the bleachers and gone.
시즌 12 홈런.
A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Giants have come back to tie things here at 1-1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Play ball. 3.
동점 홈런 만들고
Into the box now, Lee, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today.
오늘 경기 2타수 2안타.
Ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that in. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lee is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. Ready for another chance. Lee.
Number 33.
이 헤드스 선수 예, 맞.
First pitch coming, here it is.
네, 상대 투수는 페리스 선수고요.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
As a look, now the pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 will not catch the zone, ball 3.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The
공 하나
last thing
걸을까?
you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
자, 풀 카운트.
Fouled off.
좋았는데.
2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And that misses for ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. Bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
3타수 2안타. 기대해보면 한데 지금 투 스트라이크.
0-2 home. And a swing and a miss, he struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
브랜든 마르시
Ready
선수.
once again, Brandon Marsh.
긴장하지 마. 확 쳐버려 그냥.
He's set. The 2-2, grounded to the right. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned
그게 확 친
away.
거야.
Runner at second now, nobody out, and that means the catcher Jan
7번 타자 얀
Gomes
고메스
bats next.
선수.
Here now the 2-2, pulled high in the air out to left field. Lee has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1, and the runner not tagging will retreat.
어메.
Striding in now for the Nats, Victor Robles, and their runners at the corners now.
1번 타자 빅토르
Keep this
로블레스.
a one-run game. The pitch pulls this one in the air out to left. Lee is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Into the box, Lee.
Now batting, number 33.
Hey, your pitch right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Hot shot on the ground is short. There's Carter Falefa. Throw on to first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now.
Play ball.
오, 이거 성공되거든.
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Play ball. Heat safe.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Lee batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First delivery to him on the way.
오케이,
Line
좋습니다.
drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he lays off
오케이,
here.
볼레가
Nice
어떠는가?
job. It's ball
아, 좀
4.
추운데?
First and second now with one away.
밖에 좀
He's
창문을 좀
definitely
열어놔가지고
stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the
환기시키기
first,
때문에
giving up a couple of
좀
base knocks on that
춥네요.
walk.
예, 좀
First
잠바를
innings are often
잠바를
some of the
입고 오겠습니다.
toughest for a starting pitcher.
In now, Brandon Marsh. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really impressive pitch right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
아깝다, 아까워.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
2할 2푼 9리까지 내려갔나?
Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, a diving stop by Santana. He is out. Digging in for his second at-bat. Lee, he reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
Ball one.
See it drive it like you can. Here we go.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The count now at 2-2.
Get your pitch and drive it right here.
Here's the pitch. Good change up in the dirt, strike 3.
낚였어.
And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Play ball.
Settling in now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Bounce to first, reined in, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Let's play ball.
Now at the plate, Lee, and he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today.
자, 홈런 치십다.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Grounded softly to the right. He'll feed it to Scherzer, covering to record the out.
Play ball.
자꾸 저런 공을 던지는데.
Next to bat for the Giants, Lee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Offered a low one there, but came up empty.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
And that misses 1-1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th.
Have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Oh, it looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. And this will be fouled away. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
He loses him on ball 4. Ready for another shot now, Joey Bart. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he can't make contact there on strike 3, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away.
좀 변화구로 좀 많이 시도한 것 같아서 한번
Taking
시도를
in once
해봤어요.
again, Brandon Marsh, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Left side. There's Kiner-Falefa. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. Crowd gets up for the 3. Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get.
아슬아슬했는데, 이제
Striding in,
이게 진짜 홈런
he
필요한데
needs
이제.
to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Robles is back on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Washington Nationals took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
For the victorious Washington Nationals, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left.
Let's play ball.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. This is popped up. Lee is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Play ball.
Set to get his day started. Lee batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
Oh, big guy right here, one time. Let her fly, big guy. Here we go.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little inappropriate.
So striding forward now, Lee, and their runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. To second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So striding in, Mauricio Dubon.
Third baseman, number 1, Mauricio Dubon.
On the ground to the right side. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Coming to the plate now, Alexander Canario. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
알렉산드로 카나리오 선수.
Bouncer to the left side. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning.
타구가 느려서 이제 좀 발이 빨랐으면은 세이브 될 수도 있을 것 같았는데 그래도 발이 빠르지 않기 때문에 에릭 타메스 선수.
Here's the 0-1. Off liner to the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Let's play ball.
Stepping up now, Lee.
Now batting, number 33.
다니엘 호조선 선수.
First delivery to him on the way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Here now the 2-2. Here's a drive out toward left center field.
갈라라.
He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Crawford has it for out number 3.
아, 8대까지.
For Washington, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Hit down the line at first. He's got it. Thought about coming home, but he'll go to first instead. Throw on to first. Into the box now. Lee, he'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
A 1 pitch on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, let's go now. One time.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Third baseman, Mauricio.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Gloved by Santana, and he'll step on the bag.
야, 세상에.
And now for Washington, Eric Thames. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now.
그래도 마지막 타석
Digging in,
9회
Lee. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
0-1 the count. He's set, now the pitch.
1-1.
Flores, base runner at first with 1 out.
타너 레인이?
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
99마일.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, 11-4 at the end of this affair. The Nationals took the lead in the 4th and held on until...
This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
예, 마이애미와 마이애미 마린스와의 경기 다시 이어지네요. 들어오는데
So in now for San Francisco.
시즌
Lee,
이할
he was
부분
1 for
실리
4 with a two-bagger in yesterday's game.
47단 타점인가? 37타점인가?
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Fastball well outside. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been mired in a team-wide slump of late. As with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty, I know these are 2 last-place teams if you look at the standings right now, but it's super early. They got a chance to right the ship. There's a lot of talent that fill both these rosters. Let's give them a chance to get their feet under them, but they got to start doing the little things right if they're going to push this in the right direction.
Throw over to Aguilar at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Giants leave 1, and this is still back now for the 2nd inning in San Francisco. And here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Well, Matt, the forecast isn't pretty, but
Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and set to go is the 2nd baseman, John Birdie. On the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson.
Third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Ready with the 0-2. Down to the left side. Reined in. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play. Striding into the box, Lee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Not shocked at their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
죄송합니다. 기침이 좀 많이 나오네요.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Hit hard on the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. The next 1-2 pitch.
2-2 to count.
Fly ball into straightaway left. Dickerson's there, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Lee. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is Dickerson. And he makes the catch in the corner.
일본인한테. 참.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jesus Aguilar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out 1. Right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Now at the plate, Lee. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Count now a ball and a strike. Both teams with 6 hits so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte's after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
이번 경기는 정말
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Lee, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Striding in once again, Mauricio Dubon. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Rojas is there. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
4 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 14 runners on base.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lee, and a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning.
파워시. 이어 팟좀 굴리고
From the belt,
내려갔어.
kicks and deals. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that one run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game.
이런
The
경기에서
way
좀
guys
이제
are
타율을
hitting
좀
home
올릴 필요가
runs
있는데
at an epic rate, they
쉽지
just need to
않습니다.
calm down and get on the
스토
offensive
산체스
side of the
선수.
ball.
The 1-2. This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. And it eats him up a bit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Dickerson's there. He's got it one away. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Now to the plate, Alexander Canario. And he's a guy looking to break out way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
와, 진짜. 세이브 아니었어?
Stepping up to the plate, Lee. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Had him reaching that time. It's strike one.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Flores gets his lead at first, nobody out. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Ready now, Brandon Marsh. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Alexander Canario. And a big hit here with the bases loaded could really put this one out of reach early on. But this is speared by the first baseman. Digging in, Will Wilson. And he's got a shot to open up an even greater lead if he can get something into the outfield. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that could drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And
역시 우리 팀이야.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Marlins.
레윈 디아즈 선수.
Popped high in the air. Lee is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more. Lee will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And there's out number 2. Stepping in, Lee.
Now batting, number 33.
Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Marte is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is.
6타선까지 가버렸네.
So stepping in,
7대6.
Harold Ramirez,
좋습니다.
as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. There's one. Back to first, a double play, and they will strand the possible tying run at second. This ball game is over. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Giants posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory.
No error. They left 9 runners on base.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning.
Your attention, please.
Oh,
For the
8회.
Giants, number 33.
Pulled toward right center field.
대체 왜 나를 벤치맨으로
And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. Reyes Maranta takes the ball now.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Miami. Tanner Tully will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Fouled straight back. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Hey, here we go. You got this.
Fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down.
Come on, baby. Need a pitch. Right now.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilmer Flores. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Wilmer Flores becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 1st. 3 balls, no strikes. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Now batting, Will Wilson. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the forecast isn't pretty.
Up next from Miami, John Birdie. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
John Birdie.
2-2. Here it is. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And he will get there to make the running. Digging in, Lee. He drew a walk his first time up.
Number 33.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
And he takes a cold strike one. Hit hard on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Let's play ball.
So digging in now, Lee, he's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch, here it comes. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Lee, just a 19-year-old. He was selected in the 15th round during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning.
말루 상황.
At the plate, Lee, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
제발.
Here's the first pitch to him. Smoke on the ground up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the second run is in to score as they bounce back to tie it at 2.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Row. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice drop.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play.
Yeah,
one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Miami Marlins came through when it mattered.
아깝습니다. 그래도 3타수 1안타, 볼넷 하나, 또 2타점 기록합니다. 마크 페이튼, 그 다음에 로저 홈프레이, 워싱턴과의 이제 경기를 마치고 오늘 더쇼 MLB 더쇼 방송 여기서 마무리하도록 하겠습니다.
We are under the lights.
Let's play ball. Out. You're out.
와우.
Second inning set to go, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Lee.
Number 33.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah.
So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back to center fielder. Gone to lead off the inning.
바로 동점 만들어내는 이승엽 선수입니다. 시즌 13호 홈런.
So a solo shot here to left center field, number 13 for him on the year, and the Giants have come back to tie things here at 1-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
3대2까지
So striding in, Trey Turner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
2대2, 3루.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
확실히 그런 게 있네.
Trying to pick things up where we left off.
타자들을
He went
살아가면은
deep in
투수가
his
이제
first
듣고,
at bat. We'll see
투수가
what he's
이제
got in
좀
store for us here.
잘못했으면은
Hits this one hard the other way. A
타자들
diving
안
effort
되고.
here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at
아쉬운 부분이
first.
많네요.
What a play. So coming to the plate, Lee comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him, and he fouls this one off. Hudson has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Hudson is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. Fouled off.
와우, 슬라이더.
Hey, your pitch, drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms.
One gone for the Nationals in the 5th. And into bat next will be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Lee is right there. Pulls this one in the air out to left. 2 gone.
Play ball.
Standing in, Eric Thames. No hits to this point.
Number 9, Eric.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Lee is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
몰랐네. 나 지금까지 타메스라고 이렇게 불러가지고. 테임즈였구나.
Digging in now, Lee. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Harris, a 36-year-old veteran. He was a 9th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt, and the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. And tonight's final 7-3. The Giants posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Caleb Berriger gets the win in relief for 2nd of the year.
7 runs on 9 hits, no errors.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good match. Tim Cate, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't...
Oh,
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Lee batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch coming, here it is. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
And it looks like they're picking up right where they left off last night, where they posted some big offensive numbers. Well, he keeps the party going with a double here. Got to be a tall order to duplicate last night's performance, but they'll give it a try.
The catcher.
Standing in, Joey Bart. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Lee is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lee is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Play ball.
Digging in to try it again. Lee, he'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And a ball 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. This is lifted out to left. After it is Cespedes. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
We're back now as the Nationals ready to bat in the 3rd inning. And as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been...
Now at the plate, Lee, he flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty, almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Slow roller down the 3rd baseline. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Way outside, 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here it comes.
Oh.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Joey Bart will be next. Squared that one up just a little late. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That strikeout was a...
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Turner. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Lee comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat. Now at the plate, Scooter Gennett. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... plate, Lee. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Down the first baseline, Santana's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. San Francisco jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Drew Smiley notches his 3rd win of the year. Tim Cate pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store. Seth Romero gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's...
At the plate, Lee, 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Number 33.
From the belt, the pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
2 balls and a strike to count. It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So now Carlos Santana. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
First baseman, Carlos.
Set to deliver the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Always productive to score.
Stepping in, Lee.
Now batting. Number 30.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
1-2 as he chases the slider. And he fouls this one off. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. High in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Let's play ball. Ow, ow.
Here now is Trey Turner. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop.
Hit in the air to left field. Lee will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and stepping into the box, Juan Soto.
The left fielder, number 22. Juan.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lee will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Let's play ball.
Ready for another chance? Lee, he flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with center fly.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
제발. 안 돼.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. Lee moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Your attention, please.
Into the box now. Lee are quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Washington Nationals jumped out to an
네, 오늘 방송, MLB 더쇼, 로드 투더쇼, 이승엽 키우기는, 오늘 여기서 마무리 하도록 하겠고요. 이따 저녁에, 다시 라디오, 다른 방송으로, 다시 찾아오도록 하겠습니다. 영상이 재밌으셨다면, 좋아요와 구독, 알람 설정까지 부탁드리겠습니다. 여러분 안녕히 계세요.